Hey everyone, got another knife review for you today. Thought I'd take advantage of the beautiful Kentucky landscape here and use this to do a knife review, one that I've been carrying for a while and am very pleased with, so I thought I'd share it with you. Today we have the Spyderco Persistence. That's the little brother to the very famous and equally popular Spyderco Tenacious. I've been carrying this guy pretty steadily for just about 3 or 4 weeks, with the cycle in and out with a few other knives here and there, but pretty steadily, and so far I'm really digging it, hence I'm doing the review on it. But before I go ahead and get too much into it, let me go ahead and give you the specifications. Okay, first of all, overall length comes in at 6 3/16 inches. The close length is 4 1/8 inches. This has the 1/2 inch Spidey hole, so you got a lot of nice real estate there to get your thumb in, no problems whatsoever. Blade length comes in at a moderate 2 3/4 inches. Blade thickness is 1/8 of an inch, so it's pretty decently thick for a folder. The blade steel is 8CR 13 MOV. The weight on this guy is going to be 3.3 ounces, and the handle material is what I would call a mild to moderate G10. This guy has a pocket clip, it's kind of the standard Spyderco pocket clip, that is reversible for tip up, tip down, both left and right. So you've got a lot of options with this guy for left and right-handed persons and those who prefer tip up or tip down. This accommodates everybody. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the review. I really like this knife, honestly. I think it's a really great folder. As I've said many times, I do tend to prefer knives that are on the medium to smaller side for my basic EDC pocket folder. And this guy is just about right on the sweet spot with a 2 3/4 inch blade. I usually like it between 2.5 and 3 inches. So this is much to my liking. Get some close-ups there. This does have bronze washers in the opening mechanism, as you can see right there through the holes, which makes for a really smooth opening. It just flies. It's really smooth, very little resistance. Not quite on par with something like, say, the Spyderco Sage 1, but given that this is a like $29, $30 knife, and that's like a $100 knife just about retail, it's understandable and it's certainly acceptable. You got a nice lanyard hole there if you wanted to thread some paracord into it. That's good stuff. And I guess one of the things I really like about it is that you've got so much real estate between the handle and the hole. You've got this huge gap, so you got plenty of room to get the meat of your thumb in there and slide it right into the hole. I really like that. Similar to what you'd see on like the SOG Flash 2, for example. You got that big space between the handle and the blade. Really good stuff. Really excellent job on that one, Spyderco. Okay, like I mentioned, the G10 on this one is what I would call mild to moderate, meaning it's got a decent texture to it. It's not too rough and it's not too smooth. It's kind of middle of the road. As far as grip, I'd say it does the job. Again, for a $29, $30 knife, this is pretty good stuff. And another thing is it keeps the knife lightweight. As you can see, this is a liner lock. It's got the full stainless steel liners that are somewhat skeletonized. They got a few of the chunks removed out of it. It's got little kind of circular holes in there that have been removed to lighten it up a little bit. But overall, at 3.3 ounces, not really that heavy. Again, that's right about where I like them as far as weight. Not too heavy, not too light. Good stuff. The liner on this, as far as where it centers on the blade, comes to pretty close to center, actually. And getting it to release does not take a lot of pressure at all. Just give it a little push and it comes right loose. No problem at all. Okay, blade centering, not too bad. That's a little bit off to the, I guess you could say, my right, or the left if it's down like that. A little bit off center, but definitely within acceptable tolerances given the price point. Something on like a Sage 1, for example, I'd expect the blade to be a lot closer to center. But since this is a bargain / affordable knife, I think some tolerances need to be allowed. Okay, this is a full pillar construction, so cleaning is very simple. You take this little guy apart. The hardware comes out really easy. Same on the pocket clip, and again, it is tip up, tip down, left, right. They've got everybody covered on this one. Pivot screw is adjustable, so that's good. Good stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and give you some comparisons here. There's the Tenacious and the half ton. So you can see the half ton is considerably smaller. Blade lengths are similar. This is about, I think this is 2.5, and that's 2 3/4, so it's just a little bit bigger, but in the same vicinity. So not so bad. Let's compare it to the Kershaw Leak. Leak's a little bit bigger. That's got a 3-inch blade. Good stuff. And finally we'll do Mini Griptilian. As you all know, one of my personal favorites. And my Mini Griptilian, by the way, has been my my carry here on my vacation, as I love it so dearly. About the same size, pretty close. Let's give you guys a front row seat. See the Spidey logo. Spyderco. See if I can get that to show up. HCR 13 MOV. This is made in China, as you can see there. There you go. Check out that G10 texturing. Kind of a good balance between smooth and rough. Not too bad. I like it personally. Doesn't eat up your pocket too bad. Pocket clip's pretty tight. Yeah, that's pretty strong. So it's pretty secure in your pocket. You can see the bronze washers in there. So make sure that nice smooth opening. Give you a Spidey drop. Let's do another one. Piece of cake. Good weight on it. Flings in and open. In and out. Check out. Piece of cake. See if we can do a quick cutting test here. Sorry, this paper isn't too good. There we go. I don't think this is the knife, guys. I think it's just the paper's getting wet from the humidity out here, so cutting it's a bit of a chore. Okay, let's try a little whittling. Found a stick out there. Let's see how this does. Not having to put too much effort into this. I mean, the wood's a little soggy because it rained yesterday, but it's going right through it. Not too many problems there. Good stuff. So, in conclusion, guys, Spyderco Persistence, I think this is an excellent value for an EDC knife. Again, the price point is just about 30 bucks. You can probably get a little bit under with shipping, 28, 29 bucks maybe. Like I've always said, I like moderate to small size knives, you know, for my personal EDC. It's just my opinion, guys, as I find that works best for me in my EDC setup. But if you're like me and you like a moderate size knife and you want a discount knife, if you don't have a lot of money and you've only got about 30 bucks to spend on a decent knife, Spyderco Persistence, man, is definitely where it's at. This is a great knife. HCR 13 MOV blade steel, very easy to sharpen. Not the best at edge retention, but not the worst. You know, you're gonna have to touch this little guy up from now and then, you know, every now and then, but the upside is it's very easy to sharpen. You give it a few passes and you're good to go. With a great G10 handle and the pocket clip that's reversible in 4 different configurations, this is a really great value, so I can go ahead and give this the MrJimboFox recommendation. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. I appreciate everyone's time, all the new subscribers and comments, man. You guys are awesome. And at this time, I'm just going to say, stay fit, stay strong, stay supreme. Take care, guys.
Right now it's killing time.